Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for
May 29th.
So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, May 29th, 1790, Rhode Island joined the Union as the 13th state. Rhode Island was one of the original 13 colonies. The state is possibly named in honor of the Greek island of Rhodes. Nicknamed the Ocean State, Rhode Island's state flower is the blue violet, and the capital is Providence. Also, on this day in 1848, Wisconsin joined the Union as the 30th state. The state's name is from an Indian name said to mean the place where we live. The state capital of this Badger state is Madison, and the state flower is the wood violet. And on this day in 1917, John F. Kennedy, who became the 35th President of the United States from 1961 to 1963, was born in Brookline, Massachusetts. On November 22, 1963, when he was hardly past his first 1,000 days in office, John F. Kennedy was killed by an assassin's bullet as his motorcade traveled through Dallas, Texas. Kennedy was the youngest man ever elected president. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about acrostic poems. An acrostic poem is a poem that is written from one root word. Now, for instance, if I chose healthy as the root word, I would have to think of a word or phrase that begins with each of the letters spelling healthy. That's H-E-A-L-T-H and Y. I write the word healthy in a line down the page and then construct a poem from these letters like this. H, how. E, energetic. A, agile, and L, lively. I feel when my tummy is full of healthy, Y, yummy food. How energetic, agile, and lively I feel when my tummy is full of healthy, yummy food.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest sand island in the world? The answer is Fraser Island, which is part of Australia. Well, basically, Fraser Island is a giant sand dune that is 74 miles long, that's 120 kilometers, and 18 miles wide at its widest section, which is 30 kilometers. Now, although you might not believe it, Fraser Island is also home to a healthy, thriving rainforest. It's the only place in the world where a rainforest lives happily on top of sand dunes.
Health tips.
There are some people who can't eat dairy products. That's because of a chemical in milk called lactose, which they can't digest well. People with this problem, called lactose intolerance, still need the nutrients that milk provides, but they have to get them from other foods. Now, for example, calcium is a mineral that is found in dark green leafy vegetables like broccoli and kale. It's found in fruits like oranges and pears, and fish like salmon and sardines. Calcium is also found in lots of different nuts and seeds, like hazelnuts and sesame seeds. In 1970, only 4 states allowed citizens younger than 21 to vote. Yet in that year, thousands of young people under the age of 21 were fighting a war in Vietnam. People argued that if 18-year-olds were old enough to serve in the armed forces, they were certainly old enough to vote. The 26th Amendment of the Constitution, ratified in 1971, gave citizens 18 years of age or older the right to vote in all elections. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.